Hello there, my beautiful pagan followers and others who are interested in scrying. This is scrying part 3, okay? And this, we're going to cover fire scrying to start with. And I'm just going to roll right through this, so bear with me. Fire scrying is a very common method that requires only a flame of some sort. It's also one of the easiest methods, as the flickering fire has a hypnotic effect. You can gaze in any fire, your lit fireplace, a bonfire, campfire, candle flame, or even a lighter. Personally, I actually use candles if I'm going to do fire scrying, but I don't do it very often. The type and color depends on basically what I'm looking for. Let's see. Now, this here's something really nice that was found as a chant for scrying with fire from the web. And it goes, blazing fire as you dance, give me now the secret glance. Call upon my second sight, make me psychic with your light. Blazing fire, shining bright, give me now the second sight. Say that before you try and scry the fire, and you're going to repeat that until your eyelids grow heavy. Divine the future within the fire's restless flames. Now with fire comes wax scrying, and a lot of people, I've gotten actually quite a few who've asked me about wax scrying. If you're doing a spell, you're going to do this after you've cast a spell. Gaze at the designs that the wax has made while it's been melting. Divine a shape in the wax and translate the symbol for further insight. For instance, in a spell to draw love to yourself, which I really don't do those very often, you might see a heart in the wax. That would be a good sign, as the heart symbolizes love, passion, fulfillment, and etc. A little bit on scrying with black bowls. This is going to be the next part here. It's easiest to construct your own black bowl. Simply buy a black bowl, or you can use your cauldron, or you can paint the outside of a clear Pyrex bowl with black paint. The black bowl uses water as its scrying surface, and the water is a natural conduit of psychic visions. Use water, ink, herbal teas such as mugwort, or sacred water. For sacred water, I'll give you a quick recipe later on down the line. You'll be able to find what sacred water is and the recipe for it in one of my later herbal videos. Pendulums have to be one of the most common things that I hear people using. I myself have a pendulum. Sometimes all we need is a simple yes or no answer. Pendulums work great here, although they can get much more specific than that. Yes, you can go to a metaphysical shop and spend $20 or $50 on a precious balance pendulum and chain, or you can actually make your own. You can actually use a wedding band and a piece of fishing twine. Or you can tie a thin white or red natural string to a gold ring, like a wedding ring. A needle, a crystal tip, an acorn, a hazelnut, or an herb bundle. Hazelnuts make particularly good pendulums, as they are associated with wisdom, occult knowledge, and dowsing. To make an herbal pendulum, tie a string tightly around one end of an herb bundle. Before using your pendulum, you must charge it. It is a must. And there are various ways of doing this. The important thing to remember is that whatever works best for you is the best. Hold the string in your hand between the thumb and the first finger, like this, letting the string hang down. Tell your pendulum which direction will indicate yes. It can be clockwise or counterclockwise, or a straight line, either horizontal or vertical, you decide. Then tell the pendulum to indicate no. This time, tell it to move in another direction. After you've charged it, ask it to show you yes and see if it moves as you have directed it to. And then do the same for no. In the early stages of use, it is actually best to ask it to indicate the yes or no response on a regular basis. because it can change as you get more proficient with it. Pendulums work directly from our subconscious. The basis of using a pendulum is more of like an idiometer action. An idiometer action is when thoughts or ideas are automatically translated into specific patterns of muscular activity. That's why if you ask it a yes question and you know it's a yes answer, it's going to naturally swing that way. An idea can cause involuntary muscular movement. The pendulum works by measuring idiometer responses when we question ourselves. It works on the same principle of a lie detector pretty much. The involuntary muscular response is translated as answers on a chart by the direction of pendulum movements. This process bypasses the conscious mind or ego. It allows direct access to information from the subconscious. The pendulum has no power of its own. Your thoughts and your muscle response actually bring out the pendulum's motion. Just say it with me here. It all comes from you. And you're going to hear me say that quite frequently. And I'll have a little more later on. And for now, that's all I'm going to do on scrying. If you do have any questions, I will be more than glad to answer them. Please feel free to either leave a comment or you can message me privately, okay? So in the meantime, you all have a blessed evening or day, and I will be talking to you all soon. So peace and have a good day.